Hello and welcome. At this point, they're changing these AI tools pretty much every day, and I don't know how we're going to keep up, but we are going to try. So today, I'm going to show you a new experimental feature in Gemini, and it is their storybooks. So if you want to follow along or do this afterwards, you just go to gemini.google.com, get to this page, or it'll tell you have to log in. You have to log into some kind of Google account. You can use a free account. I'm logged in. This is a paid workspace account, but you can do this on a free account. So what you do is you expand the left menu by clicking here, and then you come down to gems. And you might have to do the show more to expand. And one of the gems now will be Storybook, and it has a little experiment here. So if we click on that, it will now go into this gem. And if you know what a gem is, we have a couple of videos on them. They're basically customized versions of Gemini, where Gemini is really broad and can do a bunch of things. A gem will just kind of narrow that focus. So instead of being able to code and make images and make videos and make music and do all the things, you can make a gem that only makes images and give it all kinds of instructions, or only makes videos and give it all kinds of instructions. So this is a gem that just makes storybooks, apparently. And Storybook is as it says here, a customized picture book. In this case, it's for either children or adults. And what you do is you give it a topic, you give it a target audience age, and you can optionally give it an art style for the images, or you can just let it go. If you have no idea where to start with this, it gives you a couple of suggestions. You can read through them if that's interesting. I already made one because I just wanted to see what this looked like. So let me go into that and show you. So let me go backwards. So I came in here, expanded it, went into the storybook experiment, and then my prompt was pretty straightforward. And I asked for a storybook for adults, and then I gave it a topic. The topic in this case was broccoli flavored cereal. Why or why not? Target audience age, I said 30 plus, and the art style, I picked whimsical. Again, you can pick literally anything for this. And it took not that long, maybe it took a couple of minutes, but it wasn't terrible. It was maybe like 3 minutes. And then it gave me this. So there are a couple of things. I'll expand it and show you the full screen in a second. You can download it. You can actually listen to it. So you can have it read the book to you. You can do like a higher pitched or lower pitched voice. And I think that's it. So I'll go full screen. And this is the cover of the book. And there's a little broccoli crown on it there. And you can go, and now you can click here to go to the next page, or you can actually just mouse over the page and then you'll see it kind of fold up here, and you can click here. I'm not going to read this whole thing. It's 10 pages, and then there's an image on each left page, and then there's the story on the right side. I will go through it slowly and keep on, like, pause on each page for a couple of seconds. So if you want to pause the video and read through it, feel free. I do appreciate how they named her Flora. But anyway, I will go through the pages now. And that's it. So this is the last page, and then you can start over, or I can't click over here, or guess you're just done. So if I go start over, it just goes right back to the cover. So that's it. So I mean, it's maybe interesting. I mean, I think I know a couple of years ago now, we rewrote a blog post about how you could use, at the time, ChatGPT to make basically a like storybook for your kids, and you can give them like a different bedtime story every night and like make them a superhero story where they're the superhero or whatever. And it was kind of piecemeal because you had to make the story and give whatever context and then create the images and do all the things. So this kind of puts that together. So it's like if you want to, if you've been doing that for, years now, or you want to start, you can make, customized books for your kids and then read them to your kids every night or whatever you read to your kids. Or, in this case, you could make a storybook for adults. But I mean, this is interesting. I think it's well done. It didn't take very long. So the images are good. Again, this is kind of a cartoony style. That's kind of what I wanted. But so I haven't tried like photorealistic or other things, but it's like we're talking Gemini, it's Nano Banana, 2 or Pro or whichever model they're using. So I mean, the images are probably going to be pretty solid. But yeah, I think I think it's interesting. So I think this one worked well. So just to recap really quickly, it's gemini.google.com. You expand the menu, you go into gems, and then you find the storybook. It's one of the pre-made gems. You may have to expand the show more, and then it will likely be in this list. I can't promise you're going to see it. The way that Google runs their experiments, sometimes they don't send everything to everybody, so you might not see it. I don't really know what to do about that. I would say just maybe wait, or if you have a different account, try it on a different account, but you may not see it. If you do see it, click on it, and then again, it has a little summary of what it is, and then what you will likely need to add in the prompt or what it will guess. You give it a topic, give it a target audience range, and give it an art style. And go through. Like I said, I left it on fast. I didn't change the model. I didn't, add any images or anything. And it did a pretty good job. But if that's interesting to you, try it out, see what you think, and we will see you next time.